Hello everyone, this is the recording for topic 7, which is on the teaching part of what we have learned in the previous topic. And the topic is teaching the cycles in the environment. The lesson objective of this particular topic would be is for you to explain what are the statutory requirements of pupils to know about cycles at key stage 1 and 2, to suggest ways of teaching cycles at key stage 1 and 2, and also again to state the common misconception held by pupils about cycle. One essential takeaway that we need you to emphasize to students when you are teaching the topic cycles is to let them know that they are actually repeated patterns of change in nature. So you can ask them what makes a cycle? Okay, so they have to know that cycles are actually repeated patterns of change around us. And why are cycles important to life? They should be able to know that observing cycles help human to make prediction and understand things around us. Okay, so it predict events and processes and to appreciate the earth as a self-sustaining system. At key stage 1, the statutory requirement is to be able to describe how animals obtain their food from plants and other animals using the idea of simple food chain, and also to be able to identify and name the different source of food. So this is rather simple, right? The suggestion would be for you to relate back to the local environment that students are living in. So you can raise and get them to answer questions about the local environment and help them to identify and study a variety of plants and animals within the habitat, and also observe how living things depend on each other. So you can expect that the student should be able to construct a simple food chain that includes human. And I think that's rather obvious for them that grass is eaten by cows, which also eaten by human. Okay, so it's not just a simple food chain, it can also be expanded and see that human can eat both grass and cow, not literally grass but plants. Okay, at key stage 2, we expect students to know to how to construct and interpret a variety of food chains, identifying producers and also predators and also prey. Secondly, is for them to recognize that environments can change and that these can sometimes pose dangers to living things. So we want to make them aware that environments can change if humans don't take care of the environment, such as pollution, and you can always relate to the experience of not coming to school because of haze, for example. Yeah. So the activity for you in this lesson is derived from the statutory requirement of key stage 2, where you need to choose one requirement. See, here is stated that it's 2 requirements. So you need to choose one of them and use this as the intended learning outcome for your lesson. So based on this intended learning outcome, you have to design one lesson, a 40 minutes lesson, to meet that learning outcome for a year 5 group. Okay, so it's up to your creativity in engaging either statutory requirement 1 or statutory requirement number 2. Right? So before I end, let me also talk a little bit about the misconceptions about cycles that is rather common among primary school students. Now, a common one would be believing that if you cut an earthworm into half, 2 earthworms would be made. Now, we know that this is not true. It is a popular fallacy. Only one end of the earthworm can fit the end which has the head end with a brain in it. Okay, and this end may survive. So the other end without the brain cannot grow a new head. So it is false that actually you can get 2 earthworms out of that. Another one would be I get energy asleep. Many pupils do not have a clear idea of energy and where animals like humans get their energy. Some associate lack of energy with tiredness. They hear people saying things like, I need a rest, I have no energy. So you need to ask the pupils to think of the times they eat as times they take energy into their body. So it gives you or it gives them a better understanding of how they gain energy instead of just get it out of sleeping. Okay, so that's the end of the recording for this chapter. It's rather simple. Okay, so I hope to see the summation of lesson plan of this activity which I've put up here. That's all, everybody. Thank you.